Young black boy running got me out of that field.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at Houston. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, I think for Houston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, they've got Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Roddy in at the 4 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Okongwu finds Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy.
Take a break.
Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Houston. To the inside, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Van Vliet outside. Houston moving the ball around. Green, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. It's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Reza Shea. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Daniels with it. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Thompson outside. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Van Vliet. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Van Vliet with it, defended by Young. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Out to the wing. Daniels passes to Young. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Van Vliet outside. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. Pass to Okongwu. And Young kicks to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Green. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Fires at the elbow. And that one's good. Daniels. It's trailed by 3. Outside, Green. Van Vliet against Young. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Brooks. Young against Green. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Young against Van Vliet. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Shoots over Van Vliet. Young's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Green. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Ball down to the John the wing. He's paired with Rizachet. DeAndre Hunter out there with Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Sheppard. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Sheppard for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. Thank you for the update, Shams. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Sheppard. Hasn't made one yet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Great Kentucky native Reed Sheppard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And he makes the first. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Sheppard. After the basket by Atlanta, Green with a screen for Sheppard. And it's Green with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Krejci. Scoreless thus far. Hunter. Tate with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Sheppard. Houston moving it around. Green with a screen on Nance. Here's Whitmore. Nance with some nice D. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. The drive by Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Sheppard. Now here's Brooks. No scoring in this one. His first shot coming late. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Nance down low. Working on Tate. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Nance, no good on the free throw. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
So it's the Hawks now, following the three by Houston that won. Pass to Daniels. Here's Roddy. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Young. Shot clock at 5. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Assistance by David Roddy.
Here's Van Vliet. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. From past the arc, and another three for Houston.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Young dishes to Nance. Daniels from outside drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Now here's Nance. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Here's Tate with the drive, and Tate throws it down.
A trusted floor general, Van Vliet, with the outstanding setup there.
36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Şengün. Thompson in the corner. Brooks the best of Van Vliet. A three-pointer off the mark. Inside, it's stolen by Tate. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brooks. Young with the ball. Shoots over Van Vliet. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, folks, getting into that first half, Fred VanVleet doing all sorts of damage.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can bring opportunity. Doesn't have to be an obstacle.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Houston in the lead. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. No one covering. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Daniels with it, guarded by Green. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's got 10. Green with the rebound. Pass to VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Young. Down low. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 9.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Thompson inside, and it goes down 2 points. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Brooks outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. VanVleet against Young. Pass to Okongwu.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Atlanta, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Brooks outside. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Krejci. He has yet to score. Just 2 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Hunter against Brooks. Krejci passes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Rockets trail. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's Green slamming it down.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Here's Krejci, guarded by Green. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. And that's now 7 points for Bogdanovich. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Green. And Thompson kicks to Tate. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot, high post. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Shot's good by Green.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hunter the pass to Krejci. Hawks passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. Trains it with the D all over him. Okongwu's now got 16 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
It's been all about Okongwu for the Atlanta Hawks. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Larry Nance out there with Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Now Whitmore, Landale, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Landale's got his first points of the game. And here's Bogdanovich. There's the pick or the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And he hits the first of 3.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Adams, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Shepard, the pass to Adams. Now Whitmore. Adams down low. Capella covering. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Bogdanovich over Whitmore. Bogdanovich, no luck. Pass to Shepard. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Eason against Hunter. Young outside. Clock at 6. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Now here's Green. Şengün with a screen on Nance to the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's Capella missing. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Back to Şengün to tie it up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Here's Roddy. Back to Young. Floats one up. Rejected by VanVleet.
And perfect positioning from VanVleet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Shot clock at 3, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Rockets shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Thompson outside. Green kicks to VanVleet. Thompson a screen on Young. VanVleet passes to Green. From deep, Brooks. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Green.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
That free throw good from Young.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And so Young nails them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Pass to Şengün. VanVleet kicks to Green. Pulls up. Another miss by Houston. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And here's Young from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Tate, he's checked in for Green. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's VanVleet. They double-team VanVleet. Here's Tate. Chalk up 2 there.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Young, and it's blocked by Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Van Vliet knows his team needs him to deliver much in the clutch. So all he does is dial up that intensity.
High post Young. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Here's Van Vliet. Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside. Over Thompson. Good!
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And so it's Houston with it. Van Vliet outside. Out to Brooks. Shoots the three. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Young pass to Roddy. Off target from three-point range. And a deep three from Van Vliet. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Trae Young.